all good. Nice knowing you have family and have your back all the time.
For sure. Got to keep that support system in place. It makes a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man.
Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right?
Not a chance, Freak.
2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last outing for Minnesota, they won that game against the Nuggets in Denver. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Garnett out there with Towns. And it's Lopez in at the point guard.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Williams dishes to Gordon. Pass to Ashik. Outside Williams. And they double up Davis. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And another three for Minnesota.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Evans outside. Williams kicks to Davis. Lopez with the block. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Wiggins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Alvin Gentry. I asked him about the player he'll try to key on in this matchup, and he had no hesitation saying Kevin Garnett. He said what makes KG special and such a problem to deal with is he can control games on both ends of the floor with his offensive and defensive skill set, saying he has so much length it makes it very difficult around both keys for us.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Williams. And nothing is falling for him right now. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. He gives them a double-digit lead. And that's now 6 points for Andrew Wiggins. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Down low. And Davis sends it back. And they get it back. KG, that's good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here. And, you know, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically. Third in points off turnovers. And they also show up as a top 5 three-point shooting team. I mean, that's tall cotton there. Elite level marksmanship from behind the arc.
And you know, their free throw shooting overlooked by some, but it's kept them alive in close games. And you definitely get confidence when you have the ability to convert on those opportunities.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. He went over the offensive game plan and that it hinges on running through Lopez. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
All right, Doris.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Davis with the bucket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Wasted no time on that one. 9 points for Freak.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Now here is Davis. His last outing, he had 18 points. Feeds it to Williams. And it's sent back by Lopez. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Clock at 4. Nobody near Williams. And another 3 for New Orleans.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Lopez. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Pelicans trail by 11. Evans passes to Williams. Outside, Davis. Outside, Williams. The feed now to Usher. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
Garnett with the block. Wiggins dishes to Martin, and the shot is good. Martin's got his first 2 points of the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. No good on the free throw.
At the line, the Pelicans.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Pelicans trail by 14. Williams kicks to Davis. There's a screen by Williams. Evans passes to Davis. Back to Evans. Davis with a screen on Lopez. Evans with it. He's picked up by Lopez. The offensive rebound. And Davis gets it to go.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Davis. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Wiggins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got 8.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Freak number 1.
And all those swipes have come for him because of that endless energy with which he plays on the defensive end. I mean, whoever he's guarding, he sticks to them like glue on the perimeter.
You know, for many point guards in this league, defense is an afterthought. He's not one of those guys. I mean, he puts as much into his D as he does into his O.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Greg, that's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Now here's Evans. His last outing, he had 8 points. Lopez over to help. Gordon kicks to Holiday. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Ricky Rubio checked in for Kevin Martin.
Gordon.
6 on the shot clock. Shot by Gordon, wide open. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game. It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. Evans outside. He dishes it to Holiday. Kicks it to Davis. Outside Holiday. There's the pass to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Evans in the corner. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Stolen by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Lopez with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. They get it back. And that one's good. But Wiggins has got 10.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Gordon with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Holiday, no one around him. And again, New Orleans has no luck. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Releases. Lopez, no luck.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Scooped up. Davis. Good D by Lopez.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Here's Anderson. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
For New Orleans, their last game a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Timberwolves leading by 14. The wide open look here for Lopez. Drops in the tray. Lopez has got 20.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Lopez against Gordon. They set the pick. Lopez with the steal. Up the floor. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist from Lopez. Lopez has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And Holiday kicks to Evans. There's the dish to Gordon. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Can't nail the jumper.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
The shot's good from Lopez.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Gordon, and off the glass. That one's good. Gordon's got 7. Minnesota leading by 20. And it's Lopez penetrating. Here's Towns. Back to Lopez. Tries yet again. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. He feeds it to Gordon. There's the screen. Here's Anderson. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. That's 28 points for Freak. The Pelicans shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Gordon goes in. Kept alive. The kick out to Holiday. Outside Gordon. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Gordon with the screen for Davis. From the arc. That doesn't go either for Gordon. On the wing, Wiggins. No good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does.
And he hits the button. Ladies and gentlemen, and one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by
A lot of face-up, you know.
Watch how you could be here in offense. Group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Ashik, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Davis comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Evans, he's checked in for Ryan Anderson. And it's Gordon in for Williams. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Payne. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Kevin Martin. Lopez, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Rajon Rondo. On the court for Minnesota, Lopez in a 2-guard. Wiggins is out there with Gorgie Dang. Then there's Towns, and it's Rubio in at the 1 spot. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He ended with an amazing number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Evans against Wiggins. Gordon kicks to Davis. Dives for it. Lopez with the steal. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Lopez. 19 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Outside, Gordon takes a 3.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
5 on the clock. Pelicans trail by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And again, and Drew Wiggins. Wiggins has got 21.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
That's good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 11 points.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Here's Lopez. No good on the triple. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Holiday goes in. Pass to Asik. Good D by Rubio. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Wiggins. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Wiggins has got 8 points in the quarter.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Davis sets a screen. Evans dishes to Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
On the wing, Gordon takes the 13-footer, and the jumper is on the mark. Gordon's got 16.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Asik the screen for Evans. In the corner, it's Gordon. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Rubio the pass to Lopez. And another 3 for Minnesota.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has. Wow.
Outside, Davis. Screen by Asik. Releases. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Holiday. 18 points for Eric Gordon. 35 seconds left in the first half. Here's Lopez. Off target with his three.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Evans outside. Davis has the open look. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Davis has got 8 points.
He just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Freaking revive. Let's go, baby.
5 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Holiday. No good on the buzzer beater.
Ladies and gentlemen,
as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Gordon out there with Williams, and it's Ashik in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And Lopez gets it to go.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Passes it to Williams. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Davis with a screen on Martin. Right side, Williams. Again, Williams missing.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is. That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And they double up Gordon. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Plays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 13.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV. No
goodness.
doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Davis sets a screen. The drive by Gordon. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Freak.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Evans kicks to Davis. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Williams, that's good.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
A 3-ball. Lopez, no luck. New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. They get the rebound, kicks it out to Gordon. The 3, and it's Omer Ashik with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans making some changes here. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashi. And it's Anderson in for Tyreek Evans. Lopez. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
That's not a sight you see very often. He has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Down low. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Pelicans have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And really, the form at the line.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Cole dishes to Holiday. Stoudemire kicks to Anderson. Stoudemire with a screen on Martin. Launches it, and he gets it to go. Cole's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. To shoot. High post try. That's good. Cole's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Holiday, a screen on Martin. Dishes it to Cole. Stoudemire, the screen. Pass to Anderson. Shoots the 3. And it's Cole missing.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. What a night so far for Rondo. He's got 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
5 on the clock, and Cole kicks to Anderson. Drops in the tray. Anderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Holiday. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's the screen. Here's Anderson. The shot no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight. You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Lopez. From the top of the key, he buries it. Lopez has got 56 points in the game.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And Anderson kicks to Holiday. Stoudemire, the screen. New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside Holiday. Well, they'll get another chance. Minnesota with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
New Orleans making a switch here. Evans is checked in. Ricky Rubio checked in for Minnesota. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And here they go. Finished off the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
Here's Lopez, and again it's Minnesota.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Lopez with the steal, and here we go. Timberwolves running again, and he gets it to go. 6 points here for Ricky Rubio.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
You can see the emphasis is to get out and run.
Lopez over to help. Here's Cole, covered by Rubio. Another shot, a Sheik, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the strike. Been a solid outing for Ashik. He's got 8 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
Here's Stoudemire. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Stoudemire's got 5 points in the quarter. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And here's Holiday, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And Minnesota has possession. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. On the court for Minnesota, Lopez. He's in at the point. Payne out there with Garnett. And it's Bjelica in at the small forward. Inside, here's Babbitt. Minnesota with the rebound. Payne's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Levine. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
To the paint, here's Cole. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Out to the right wing. Here's Lopez, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. From downtown, Babbitt grabs the board. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the inside, here's Pondexter.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
We throw good, Pondexter.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Feeds to Levine. Back to Lopez. The fadeaway. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
The feed to Cole. Down low. Here's Ajinça. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the first one drops.
Shooting for New Orleans, Alexis Ajinça.
And Ajinça drops them both. The Timberwolves have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Payne's shot is good.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Cole's shot is good. Cole's got 11 in the second half.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Lopez over to help. Lopez with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Levine, good.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Kicks to Babbitt. He dishes it to Cole. Drops in the tray. Cole's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Lopez, no luck. Pondexter with it. Barbosa passes to Ajinça. Pondexter kicks to Ajinça. Here's Barbosa. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lopez outside. Fires the 3, and that one's good. Lopez has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Minnesota.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
Here's Cole. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
That's tipped. Now here is Barbosa. Over to the wing. Pondexter dishes to Babbitt. He kicks to Cole. They set the screen. And there's the pass to Ajinça. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Lopez.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
The defense keeps coming up short. Just no solution for Lopez. He's got 10 rebounds and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
Babbitt kicks to Barbosa. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Lopez fires top of the key. Good, he hits the jump shot.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Barbosa passes to Gordon. Now the dish to Babbitt. New Orleans moving the ball around. Barbosa kicks to Ajinça. Can't hit from in close.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
On the wing, Gordon. Clock at 6. And that one comes up a bit short.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Barbosa dishes to Gordon. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live it.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Anderson, he's checked in for Luke Babbitt. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Outside Gordon. And it's sent back by Lopez. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here.
Take a look at what Eric Gordon's been doing. 18 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Here's Lopez, and again it's Minnesota.
Can't stop this.
Get open.
Now Barbosa. He feeds it to Anderson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And that one's good by Lopez.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Barbosa for 3. Rebound by Bialica. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Stoudemire's checked in for New Orleans. Minnesota also with the sub. Zhang's checked in. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
No expiration date on their legs. They just seem to be fresher, and they're putting those fresh legs to good use.
Barbosa passes to Anderson. The drive by Gordon. And the Pelicans miss again.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Here's Stoudemire. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Adrian Payne.
Stoudemire playing very well. He's got 10 points and 2 steals as well.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole other level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
And Kelloggese, right? And
yes.
Kelloggese. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. Really left alone that time.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Outside, Martin.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Puts it up from 12. Levine kicks to Lopez. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Martin from outside. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Anderson. It's good again, and an excellent 7th grade shooting night so far. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Martin dishes to Lopez. Anderson against Martin. Back to Lopez. Pass to Martin. Fires from deep. That's good.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
There's a good screen. Gordon, the pass to Anderson. Ajinça kicks to Barbosa. And it's sent back by Lopez. No good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Lopez sets a screen for Martin. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Quincy Pondexter, who's checked in for Gordon. Barbosa dishes to Pondexter. Back to Barbosa. Plenty of space. And it's Barbosa, again missing.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Technical foul.
And the technical free throw is good. Martin against Anderson. Lopez outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Martin. From deep three-point range. Shot is no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Out to the right wing. Lopez against Barbosa. Anderson outside. Back to Barbosa. And it's Barbosa, again missing.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Lopez. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double? Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
The 3, Barbosa. The shot will not go.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, this touch is basically gone AWOL.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
Here's the 3. No good.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
And those rebounds lead the team. I mean, he's been the tone setter for him.
The 2K Sports Post Freak.